Hello there guys and girls, this is Pixel, and for today's double upload, my vlog style video for this week, I'm not doing full face cam, I'm doing a Q&A with some Rocket League gameplay in the background. I don't know what the gameplay is, I haven't recorded it yet. It might be ranked, it might be rumble, it might be hoops, it could be anything, but I basically tweeted out asking you guys to ask me some questions, and I'm going to be answering quite a few of them in today's video. Sorry I couldn't answer all of them, there were like 100 questions nearly, I think, so I've just picked out some of them. So let's start. The first one's coming from Mr. Tryhard Show, and it says, would you rather make your internet history for the last 12 months accessible to anyone for a year, or give up the internet for a year? This one is a complete no-brainer. I would just give up my internet history. Like, anyone could see that. You can't not live. Like, you can't live without internet for a year, especially for my job. I'd be out of a job. I'd be out of an education because I'd need the internet for that. Complete no-brainer. Internet history would be everywhere. The next one's coming from Skez. Do you feel bad for nearly stopping my ability to make babies? Okay, so me, Skez, JT Gaming, a few other people, we went to the beach. We've been to the beach a few times, and you know when you're with your mates, alright? If you're a dude, you might understand this. You know the pain of being hit in the nuts, right? But you know when you see a mate whose legs are just perfectly spread. He was laying down, he was relaxed. I didn't lob the ball at him, like I didn't throw it hard, but there was a ball in my hand. I sort of dropped it in that region, and I hit the sweet spot. It was a perfect shot. I felt bad, but you just can't pass up the opportunity for that. I don't know, but it always comes around. Like, I've been hit there multiple times by friends, not by Skez, so I'm expecting that at some point in my life, but do I feel bad? Yeah, I do. I just couldn't pass up the opportunity to do it. The next question is from JT Gaming, who was also there. It says, what made you think of the name Pickapixel? Now, I've explained this before, but there's been thousands of new subscribers join the channel since I ever even mentioned how this came about. Now, Pixel has always been my sort of gaming name, my gaming alias. I've had previous channels in the past, one from 2015, I believe, called Pixel Riff, where I called myself Pixel as a gamer. So that's where the Pixel part came from. And the pick part, the pick was a Minecraft pun. You know, you have a pickaxe in Minecraft, so that's where the pick came from. And then to pick a pixel, the verb to pick is like when you mine in Minecraft, because Minecraft is so pixelated, it's almost like one block is one pixel. That's not how it works in the game, but that's basically what inspired it. Pick a pixel is essentially another way of saying mining in Minecraft. Just a pretty cool way, in my opinion. The next one comes from Riot. It is, who inspired you or helped you create your YouTube channel? Do you also have any tips? Now, in regards to tips, I posted a video on the 31st of December 2016. It's one of my most viewed videos of all time, and that is how to grow your YouTube channel. My tips in that video still stand true to this day. So for tips, go and watch that video. If that's not what you were looking for, then I'm sorry, but honestly, that video is a gold mine. That's what took me from 18,000 subscribers at the time to 160,000 subscribers now. So I know a thing or two. Who inspired me to create my YouTube channel? To create this channel, Pickapixel, was honestly Stampy Longhead, because I don't care what you say, you're never too old for a bit of Stampy. It's quite clear his main target audience is children, but I just found something really like soothing and relaxing from watching his videos, and I watched so many of his Minecraft videos. I think the first 150 episodes from his lovely world I've watched, then I've watched like another 100 in the chunk of like the 250 to 350 sort of range. I don't watch him much anymore, but he was the one who inspired me to create Minecraft videos, because this channel started off as a Minecraft channel. Stampy also inspired me to create another Minecraft channel back in 2014, which I reacted to in my reacting to old YouTube videos video. So yeah, he inspired me. In terms of anyone who helped me, no one directly helped me, because especially for this channel, I'd already had over 30 other channels, so I knew how to make videos, how to run a channel pretty well, and I'm doing it very similarly to how I did it last year, to how I'm doing it now. Like the whole recording process, editing, it's all very similar. It's just different content. So I hope that answers your question. Next one comes from Thomas Evans, another person that I know. I didn't try and take these questions from everyone that I know, but these were just good questions. The next one says, your favorite YouTubers under 100k to watch. Now, I haven't thought about this beforehand, so let me have a think. I'm genuinely struggling to find someone under 100,000 that I watch that's not like at least an acquaintance of mine. Like, there's a load of Rocket League YouTubers that I watch, you know, LMG, Magical Gamer, Zach Plays, of course, my friend, Kazelix, 100%. I watch every single one of Max's videos. If I had to say one YouTuber under 100,000 that I do not miss an upload, it's Kazelix. I just love his videos. There's Drew, if he ever decides to upload. There's Thomas Evans, of course. There's so many people I watch under 100k that have less than 100,000 subscribers. But all of them I would call like at least acquaintances, if not my friends. I don't know any. I doubt there's any under 100k YouTubers that I watch that you might not know of. I don't know. There's a vlogger called Luke Birch. I've been watching him for years. He's got like 27, I think, thousand subscribers. I like watching his videos. I'm sure if I really sat down and thought about it, I could come up with a better list. But under 100,000, I pretty much know you all. So Yeah, okay, so the next one's coming from Woodsy, and it says, if you could collab with any YouTuber that you haven't already collaborated with, who would it be? Now, that's a tough one. Probably, if I had to pick one person, just any video with ChrisMD. Like, I watch all of ChrisMD's videos. He's another one I don't miss an upload. I love his videos. I like him as a person, and I feel like we're quite similar. Like, people say we look the same. Not the same, obviously, we look similar. We both had braces. We have a similar voice. We're similar age. So, I don't know. I would love to collab with ChrisMD and just to learn a bit more of his editing. His editing is so good. I want that music library that he has access to. I want the effects he has access to. Like, I know I probably have access to them as well, but he uses them so well. So my answer is probably ChrisMD. Here's another one from JT Gaming. It says, also, if you had to change your channel to a game other than Rocket League and it received the same feedback, what would it be? So I'm assuming, like, obviously, because if I upload another game on this channel, a lot of you like Rocket League, so other games tend to get less views, and I understand that. That just makes sense. But if I could upload another game and it get the same response, the same views as Rocket League, right now it would be H1Z1 because that's all I play other than Rocket League. But I'd love to get a similar response. I think it's kind of a cheap way to answer this question, but I'd love to get a similar response making videos like I did last year. So basically, any game that I play gets a same response. So not one specific game, I could just play whatever I wanted. I think that is the ideal scenario, to be able to play any game and to not be tied down whatsoever. I think that's the ideal scenario. Next one, coming from Joseph Hansen, it says, if you didn't do YouTube, what job do you think you would have? I know for a fact I would still be working at McDonald's because my plan for this gap year, the channel didn't start taking off until November, and it wasn't at the stage where I could leave my job until February when I did leave my job at McDonald's. My plan was to start in July when I did, and then finish in June, July, finish about now. I'd say finish in July and then have like August off for summer because I'd be a bit tired of working at McDonald's for a year. So if I wasn't doing YouTube, I would still be at McDonald's, and it would be terrible. It would generally be terrible. Then I'd be going to uni. I'd probably have to have a weekend job at McDonald's there as well. But now I'm going to be going to university and still be doing this. But if I don't enjoy it 100% and or it hinders my ability to make videos in the way that I do now, then I will leave university, because I'm at the stage now where even that is something I can do. I can always go back to university. You can't always get a second chance like the one I've got right now. So if university doesn't work out, then I'll be doing this full time for the foreseeable future. And that's a dream come true, like, genuinely. The next question comes from Archie Humphrey, and it says, how much money have you spent on Rocket League? Now, I did a video on this. It might have been back in February. It's probably, this is a very roundabout guess, but it's probably £2,000 to £3,000, I would say, which is a lot of money, but if you think of it as a business investment, it's done wonders for me. It's made this channel what it is, and I couldn't have done it without it, so it's money well spent. You might look at that and think, two to three grand on a video game? That's ridiculous, but it's made that money back, and it's put me in a position where I can do this full time, so no regrets there whatsoever. The next one, video games memes. Are you virgin? No, I'm not. A lot of YouTubers just dodge around that subject, but I'm not, no. What's your favorite cheap wheel in the game? So I'm guessing, let's say cheap, we'll say 10 keys or below, and then maybe if that one's still pretty flashy, I'll go 5 keys below. So 10 keys or below. See, recently I've been really rating the Ice Charger wheels, but that's DLC, so I'm not going to count that. I would say White Vortexes for under 5 keys. They're pretty cool looking. White Spiralis for under 10 keys. They're really cool as well. I did rate the Triplex for a bit as well, so maybe a variant of that. Yeah. Those are probably my answers. Next one's coming from 21 at Z21. Is Jasmine your first girlfriend? She's not. I've had quite a few girlfriends before Jasmine, but her and I have been going out for over 3 years now. So we got together when we were both 16, and we're now both 19. So it's pretty crazy. The next question comes from Flavored Leaf Juice at Fangirling for Tea. Why do you look oddly similar to Gordon Ramsay's son? And now, I want to put a picture of Gordon Ramsay's son on the screen now. I looked this up before I filmed the video. Do I? Do I really? I mean, she said there was no hate meant by that. It wasn't a hateful thing. But do I? I actually found one of my favorite YouTubers by a comment that said I look like them. It was one of the days where I was wearing my hat, my snapback, I was wearing it backwards, and someone said, you look like Best in Class. And I was like, who's Best in Class? I searched up Best in Class on YouTube, and he is another YouTuber who I don't miss an upload from. He's so funny. So, but yeah, I don't know. Do I look like Gordon Ramsay's son? I'm not sure. On a scale of 1 to 10 in kilograms, how much dollars does a 28 mile per hour ball levitate in China? $6. Yeah. $6. about 4 feet off the ground. And the final question comes from Owen Griffiths. How long do you see yourself doing YouTube for? Now, I see myself doing YouTube for a long time, whether that's full time or as well as university. Because like I said earlier, if I go to university and I really enjoy it, I'm learning a lot, then I will continue doing YouTube. If I can keep doing YouTube at the same level, then I'll stay. Even if I'm enjoying university, but it means I have to stop YouTube, I'll have to put university on hold, if never go at all, because YouTube is what I really want to do. And the reason is that my sort of priorities have changed, because I applied for university in 2015 and then deferred my entry. I got that all sorted very early on. I got accepted very early on and I got the grades, so it was all fine there. And I was ready to do film and cinematography at uni. And I haven't made a film for about 2 years, I would say. Maybe 1 to 2 years since I made my last film, and my interest in it is still really high. But if I go to university and I find it's really basic, really easy stuff that YouTube has kind of already taught me as well, and there's just a bunch of extra theory on the side and I don't enjoy it perhaps, then I will drop out of uni and continue to do YouTube. And I'd see myself realistically doing YouTube for at least, bare minimum, another 2 years. I would like to do it for at least another 5, and it would be awesome if I could do it for another 10. I think that's what it would be. I think if I had a must, should, and could, I think. Something like that. I must be doing it for 2 years, I would say. I'd like to do it definitely for at least 2 years. 5 years would be great, and 10 years would be awesome. But who knows where YouTube will be in 10 years, with it only being, like, I think it's 12 years old now. So 10 years is a long time away, and I'll probably be completely irrelevant by then. So, yeah. That's my answer. But that is going to do it for this video. If you did enjoy and want to see more videos like it, then be sure to leave a like on it. Subscribe down below to join the Pixel Army. Follow me on Twitter to be updated when I do more videos like this. I have been Pixel, you've been awesome, and I'll see you in the next video very soon.